The Fairfax County School Board also voted on the superintendent's new $3.5 billion budget last night, but a Virginia budget glitch might hold it up. Matt Gregory is live at the Fairfax County Public School offices. Matt, you've been digging through that budget. What'd you find?
Yeah, well, the advertised FCPS budget obviously last night was passed by the board and will go on through a number of stages before it gets into the final stage right in May. But all of that, all the hopes for, the increased budget for teacher salaries, the increased mental health services, as well as a potential middle school sport, that's all in jeopardy because of an issue in Richmond. But let's take you through what's in that potential budget that they passed last night. The $3.5 billion budget includes the usual operating expenses. It has small raises and bonuses for retention of teachers, and thanks to a federal grant, it includes money for increases in mental health services for students. Roughly $2 million is also set aside for special education needs, for special needs education services to work towards closing pandemic-related learning gaps. And in a very interesting, very small note, $600,000 was set aside to create a middle school sports program in the county, the first to be cross country and track. Now, school board members last night were excited about this potential budget. You can hear it in their voices, but there is a looming issue in Richmond that puts the whole budget in jeopardy. Earlier this year, the Department of Education revealed that they had a flaw in their budget calculation tool for schools, and that resulted in inflated estimates for what schools could calculate for their budgets. But the error wasn't noticed until last month. Now, while the General Assembly works through its own budget to try to determine that part of the Department of Education's budget, they still haven't found a solution yet, and school board members last night were fuming.
We're trying to do our job, and we can't do our job if the people higher up the chain don't do their job. So, politics is tough, right, to compromise, but we need a budget. And last year, the governor also did not deliver a budget on time, and it delayed us again. This is a bad pattern.
Yeah, you heard it right there. So this is the issue, right? The school board has passed this advertised budget. It moves further up the chain, and then in May, hopefully it'll pass according to the school board. But the issue continues to be what happens in Richmond, and how does that affect all of our Northern Virginia County schools, Northern Virginia County school districts, because that's going to be an issue going forward. This budget miscalculation was caught late in the game, and it's causing a lot of chaos for these budgets. In Fairfax County, I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.